I'm going to teach you 5 ways to improve your focus and stay organized. Reduce stress, improve productivity, and get more of the things that you want. Put everything in its place. Just put things away. A messy life can seriously fuck with your mind. Give everything that you own a specific place to belong. Clutter overstimulates your brain and makes you exhausted. Tidy up your workspace, and if you work on a computer all day, start using detailed folder systems. You can even color coordinate. The to-do list. This tip has helped me so much and has worked wonders with the people that I coach. Try keeping 2 separate to-do lists. You'll create a do now list and a do later list. A do now list only has 3 or 4 things on it, so you don't get overwhelmed by looking at too many tasks to complete. The do later list is comprised of everything else you have to do, but organized in order of importance. So once you complete the do now list, you then look at the do later list and you take the top 3 or 4 tasks and move them to the do now list. You're cycling through your tasks, but only paying attention to 3 or 4 at a time. I keep all of my own lists virtual so I can access them anywhere, anytime. You can use apps like Google Taskboard or Microsoft Tasks to be able to access your lists on all of your devices. I personally saw a massive improvement in my own focus when I got rid of my car. I'm not telling you to get rid of your car. What I'm saying is that if you don't really need something, just get rid of it. I moved to a city where driving a car was difficult and stressful. So I didn't need it anymore. I got rid of it and it cleared my mind. We only have so much focus power in a single day. If you're using some of that focus power in a day to decide which of your 37 t-shirts you should wear that day, then you're stealing that focus power away from a decision that you may need it for later on in the day. Be real with yourself. Do you have too much shit? Having an abundance of possessions really eats away at your focus. The last tip at the end of the video is going to teach you how to force your focus. So stay tuned for that. If you want better focus, try to plan ahead more. When you plan what you're going to have to do in the future, your subconscious mind starts working on that immediately as soon as you plan it. This tip may not benefit your focus immediately, but what it will do is improve your focus in the future. And we're just here to get better day by day, right? If you're at work thinking about what you're going to make for dinner tonight, do you think your focus is on the tasks that you need to complete for work? When you start planning ahead, you're gonna start to notice you have more time in the day. You'll be a lot more organized and you'll have a lot better focus. Look, this channel is all about helping people get successful, sharing the tips and tricks that helped me get there. So if you want to be successful, then definitely subscribe because I'm going to be dropping 2 videos a week. The world is full of way too many distractions nowadays, so it's really important that we know how to force our focus so we can stay on track and stay organized. Isolation is actually a really good tactic to forcing your focus as well. You can either isolate your tasks or you can isolate yourself. Isolating your tasks is just another way to say stop multitasking. Direct your focus to one thing at a time. If you're working on your computer and you have Netflix or YouTube or something going in the background that has words attached to it, you're distracting yourself and you don't even know it. Hot tip, if you are the kind of person that does actually need a little bit of background noise to focus, try listening to lyric-free music as a healthy alternative to something like YouTube, Netflix, or podcasts. We can isolate ourselves by choosing to work in an area where there are no distractions. For example, if you work in an office with windows and you're constantly drawn to looking out the window, you gotta work somewhere with no windows. You can also isolate yourself in ways like turning off your internet. If you can't get notifications from social media, you've now isolated yourself from social media. It's gonna take some time for you to learn the best way you can isolate yourself to stay focused. So definitely play around with that as soon as you can. Crazy enough, bringing this video full circle, putting things away and being mess-free will actually allow you to force focus to a whole other dimension.